Welcome back, Trailblazers. In today's video, I'm going to be trying to diagnose my currently bricked Talaria XXX. This bike was my first e-moto, and I've modified it a lot, and it's currently running on a nuclear P24F controller. I recently just installed this Project 9 lighting kit. That way I have turn signals, as well as a brake that illuminates and allows me to have street legal lighting. And now the bike will not turn on. Let me show you. So on the Talaria XXX, you press the power button, and then you scan the RFID, and that would normally power on the bike, but that is not happening. I'm just getting 3 beeps, and my screen is not coming on. So in this video, I'm gonna be trying to fix that. And if you're having issues with your e-bike, hopefully this video can help you. So let's get into this. After talking to one of the developers of the nuclear P24F, he's telling me that my bike is not getting a 12-volt connection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and bypass the RFID key. That way the 12-volt will start flowing through the bike. Hopefully that doesn't cause more issues, but that's the only thing I can really think of. There's no real way to flash this bike without getting power to the controller, so that is our first priority. Either that is the issue, or maybe I blew my 12-volt converter. I do not know, but let's give this a shot. We're gonna start by taking off the side panel and the controller. Oh boy, it's quite dirty in there. Next, we're gonna take off the controller. And now this should just slide on out, I think. Oh, I think I gotta loosen this up at least. Now that we got this thing open, we can see this is our key box right here, and then this is our 12-volt converter, and I think that one of these two might be my issue. So I'm gonna try and bypass the RFID key first, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna try replacing this 12-volt converter. This brings our voltage from 60-volt to 12-volt. Alright, I got that thing disconnected. That was kind of a pain. It's really tight in there. We're just gonna disconnect this connector, which is just a little tab that you press down, and then you can pull it out just like that. So on the RFID box, we have all of these wires, and what we're gonna need to do is take the black and red wire, as well as the red wire, and we're gonna cut these and then jump these together. And that should bypass the RFID system. And then after we have these cut, we need to connect these 2 wires that are on the plug side together. All right, we got those exposed, and then we're just gonna twist them together. Just like that. And then I am going to use one of these connectors to kind of hold it together. All right, and that should be all connected and soldered together now. Before I put the thing back together, I'm gonna get this thing plugged in and see if that fixed my problem. So let's get this thing plugged in and check the bike. As you can see, we got it plugged back in. I'm gonna reconnect the battery, which I always recommend disconnecting whenever you're working on the wiring of your bike. Might actually need to push this in a bit. I had to jiggle some stuff around to get it to plug in, but it's plugged in. And the bike is turning on. So it looks like my RFID key was the issue. Well, the bike works now. I'm not sure why installing a 12-volt kit would make the RFID kit fail, but that seems to be what happened. Now that it's bypassing the reader, when I press the power button, the bike comes on immediately, and seems to be working. So Yeah, let me put this thing back together and should be all set. All right, let's get this thing back together. Not gonna lie, I really hate the mounting system for the battery on the Talaria XXX, but I love the way the bike feels, so I'm willing to deal with it. There we go. And now we just gotta put the back shock back on. And bam! All back together. I just want to say this is just a temporary fix. I'm probably going to replace the RFID with a keyed ignition just because I do like having that added security, but I would rather have a unsecured bike than a bricked one. So if you found this video helpful or interesting, subscribe down below, leave a like on the video, it helps out the channel a lot. I also want to mention, I read every single comment and I reply to most of them, so if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. And if you like this t-shirt, check out emotivated.com. I'm going to be selling merch on there to help support independent reviews and builds on bikes like these. Anyways, thank you, and I will catch you in the next video.